Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to another Bloodborne Boss Guide. This video, we're going to be taking a look at the Witch of Hemwick. The Witch of Hemwick can be fought by traveling deep into Hemwick itself, which you can get through by taking a left while looking at the Grand Cathedral door. Unlike most of the other fights in the game, this one is mostly an attempt to just confuse the player into not knowing what to do. Luckily, the fight is extremely simple once you get past the illusion. Other than having some blood vials, I have no item recommendations for this. A +3 or higher weapon will speed things up, but this fight can be done regardless of what your stats are entirely. When you enter the arena, a single ad will spawn in the middle of the room and the witch's health bar will appear. That ad and any others that look like it can be completely ignored for the entirety of the fight. Just avoid getting close enough to aggro it and it will almost never swing at you. If you do get too close to it and piss it off, just run away from it for a few seconds and it'll go back to slowly walking around the arena. The actual boss, the witch, is hiding in the arena. Your goal is to track her down so you can begin to deal damage, and there's several ways you can find her. First, whenever she summons a new ad, she'll have a glowing light identifying her position. You can see this right at the start when she summons the first ad. Second, you can find her by just running around the arena until she appears next to you. She actually is only invisible until you're standing right next to her. So this is actually the most common means of tracking her down, since it allows you to completely ignore the ads and just run around the room searching. And finally, she can briefly be seen whenever she teleports or when she's casting spells. After she teleports from taking damage, she will likely go to one of the four corners of the room, in the middle, or up on the two side paths. You'll briefly see her for a second when she lands in her new location, so just do whatever you gotta do to locate her. The witch herself has two spells and a few melee attacks. One spell is an AoE explosion that will deal damage to anyone nearby, including enemies. The other will bind you in place if it hits you, while the witch runs up and grabs you to slice your neck. Most of the time, though, she just acts dumb when you locate her, and just moves around a little bit until you attack her. This makes it super easy to set up visceral attacks from behind by using a fully charged R2 attack. As her HP drops, the witch will summon a second ad into the arena that you can continue to ignore. But at the same time, although you can't yet see her or her health bar, a second Witch of Hemwick spawns. At this point, it's recommended you get the first witch down near death without killing her, and then run around the arena to locate the other witch. The easiest way I found to tell the difference is to look for the one not covered in blood, since you haven't damaged her yet. At this point, kill the second witch first, hitting her until you visually see her die, even because you can't see her health bar, and then after that, go back and kill the first witch. Now, you want to kill both of the witches within a small time frame of each other for a couple of reasons. One, when one of the two witches die, then a total of 4 ads are going to be walking around the arena, and the witches will start using spells more often, and you just don't want to have to deal with either of those things. The other reason is that if one witch dies and the other doesn't die fast enough, they will resurrect each other with low health, but it's still annoying. It just makes the fight quicker to kill the second witch first before finishing off the first one. Do that and you've earned yourself the ability to equip runes. Just run down the hallway at the end and you got it. Thanks for watching my Bloodborne Boss Guide. I'll include a full clip of my boss fight on this character, as well as the stats I had, as irrelevant as they are as this fight, in the description of the video below. I'll see you all next time, and until then, take care.